Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and I'm at the Fredericton, New Brunswick Spirit Halloween today. And this store was super busy, so I had to do a voiceover here. It's inside of an old mall, which is a super unique one. I don't think I've seen one inside of a mall in New Brunswick yet, at least. Starting off here, we have some of the new plushes for this year. Oogie Boogie, Pennywise, Annabelle, the ones you'd see on the Down the Duck range. Then we have some Halloween bobbleheads, a lot of them for some reason, honestly. And then moving along here, we have the blanket selection and also some slippers. We have the Art Krispies one, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a favorite of mine. We have this really cool Saw one. I might pick that up on the 50% off. It's still there. Beetlejuice, Trick or Treat, Coraline, which is a really, really deep cut that I love. And you can see some of the slippers there as well. And moving along to even more plush. This Spirit Halloween is just loaded with plushies this year. Some of the doormats. That Bikini Bottom one's a nice ad, honestly. Don't really like anything like that. I mean, I love SpongeBob, but just wouldn't buy it personally. Moving into the home decor, we have some of the wreaths. We have this cool doll head candelabra, I guess you would call it. I want to buy that, but I also just want to DIY it myself, since that's not that hard to make. We have the Scream wreath, and some more of those plushies over here too. And then moving along, we have some of the art here, no pun intended. Ghostface, Leatherface, all the good ones. We have the Nightmare Before Christmas section here, with a very cool addition in being the Zero Tombstone. And it actually lights up from the very top, but this thing is pricey. I believe it was 60 US, I want to say, or 75 Canadian. It was not cheap at all. Now, moving along here, we have some sun catchers, which I believe are new for this year. Don't quote me on that. We have some random ghostly stuff, and some of these really cool statues I got this year. Crypt Keeper, Frankenstein, some candle holders, that's what they're called. We have the Frankenstein down here, and then we have the articulated Sam doll, which I know a lot of people are looking for this year. Moving along here, we have some more horror memorabilia, like the Michael Myers Sidestepper and whatnot. We have some random skulls, which I'm sure a few of these are new for this year. And then moving along here, we have the popcorn gun from last year. Super cool if you're a Killer Clowns fan. And then down on the bottom here, we have the atomic ray gun. And over here, we actually have a Spike who's online only, so excited to see him in store. And then just moving along, we have some more home decor, Camp Crystal Lake signs, some Halloween signs. We got lots of new Beetlejuice merch this year. We have the Tombstones, which has been around for a few years. The Hanging Barbara, Hanging Adam, Sidesteppers, the Miss Argentina door knocker, I couldn't remember the name of it. This really cool, strange, and unusual Beetlejuice Lydia hat. And of course, we got the Beetlejuice marquee sign. And then there was this really cool, I don't even know what this is, but it just looks cool to me. And of course, we have my favorite, Ghostface, with his little pumpkin statue. As you can see, it lights up. Might have to buy this, honestly. I just love it. We have the Live, Laugh, Stab sign. And we have our porch greeter, Sam, which I thought lights up, but apparently not. We have our Ghostface Sidestepper, the Chucky Sidestepper, which is a very fitting Sidestepper. And as you can see, I was fumbling with the tag there. I thought that it lit up, but it doesn't. And this is a weird one. Soap dispensers. And over next to that Spike animatronic, we have that Tombstone. We have some of the foam coffins and also a stuffed dummy to the side there. And beside that stuffed dummy, we actually have one of the static Ghostface props. And moving on to one half of the display that they have up. Stay tuned to the end to see the rest of the display. We have Demonic Gatekeeper. My first time seeing this guy in person. Super weird setup for this store. It's actually like set up like in a hallway of closets. I'm not sure what the store used to be, honestly. But super cool to see Demonic Gatekeeper set up. And then beside him, we have Gravestone Ghoul, who I think is way smaller than I expected. I mean, this guy is like super tiny. His tombstone is probably a foot tall. Honestly, I'm really disappointed, and I'm glad I did not buy him when I saw him the first time around. Wanda Webworth is easily a better purchase than him. So yeah, this is that little hallway of props. And then behind the hallway of props, you actually have all the tombstones and all the fencing and whatnot. Nothing really too notable here besides there is some of those bamboo stakes, which I really like. The main thing I'm focusing on here is the two new plastic blow molded tombstones that's released. You can see that one right there, which is animated. And also there's one off to the right here, the bell one, which is animated. Probably my favorite of the bunch, honestly. We have some of the fencing down below here. And a lot more of those foam tombstones. And over here we have some gravestone ghouls and sitting scarecrows. And moving on here to the Beetlejuice section. A much improved section this year. A super cool headboard sign up there. Lots of the Adam plushies, Barber plushies. We have some of the new costumes as well. Beetlejuice as a groom. We have the Sandworm onesie, which I just love. And then one thing I want to focus on here is this amazing Beetlejuice mask. That mask is like a blow molded plastic, and it's probably my favorite thing in the whole section. And then moving along to my other favorite section in the store, Ghostface. They have some of those new bling costumes and the females costumes, like the dresses. We have some more of the bling masks down there. Lots of different hoodies and shirts. The chrome mask, the bling Slayer kit, which is new for this year, I believe. Then we have the aged mask, which I need to pick up an aged mask. It looks much better. And then continuing on, I think this is just the normal hooded robe, which I'm going to pick that up since it's a little bit better than the official costume. And then down on the bottom there, we have some jerseys. And we also have this really cool Ghostface flannel, which I might be picking up this season. And then we have the lovely 25th anniversary masks. And also this Ghostface jersey. And now, moving on to a very popular item this year, the Terrifier costumes. We have this long sleeve shirt, the sunflower glasses. And then down below, we have the Art the Clown bloody costume and also the horror babies. I know a lot of people are looking for those this year. And they also had another hot item here, which is the crossbody bag, which is the Art Krispies bag. I know a lot of people are looking for that this year as well. Moving along to some of the latex props they have this year. Lots of new ones here. We have the dog, which I believe his name is Stabs. We have the snail, which I thought was a plastic, but it's actually a latex. We have some of these rabbits. I think this rabbit's just hilarious, honestly. I might pick one up for my pet cemetery. And there I go, knocking over everything. We have the cat. I already have one of those, so I don't need to pick that up personally. And here you can just see me struggling to put that back up on the shelf. And then moving along here, we actually have 3 Bobby Strings on the floor for sale. Apparently he's not that popular. We have 2 Night Terrors, we have some groundbreaking skeletons, and then around the corner, what is it that we got? We got 2 Barnaby the Bears. These animatronics are just placed throughout the store. They're everywhere. And then moving along to some of the hanging items this year, some very hot props here, as in they're very popular. We have the Jack the Reaper. We have this new hanging corpse for this year. It looks similar to a couple old ones I saw. And then right below that, we actually have the spider egg sack. I'm for sure going to pick a few of those up this year for my spider tunnel. Then we have the barbed wire zombie down there. Moving along, we have some more of the hanging heads with the hook in the eye, hanging arms, and just a ton of skeleton stuff. Focusing on that skeleton wreath up there, it looks super cool. We have some of the posable skeletons and pumpkin skeletons, alien skeletons. Just a ton of stuff this year, honestly. A very good selection at this store. And then we have some of the new dolls for this year. Stores seem to be stocked up on those real well. And then we have the zombie babies. I know a lot of people love the zombie babies. My store didn't have too many out, but they still had some. We got Pennywise, Ghostface, Michael Myers. And we also have the Art the Clowns over in the Terrifier section. And then we had the 2 new zombie babies. Barbara Wire and the other one. I forget its name. And then moving along here, we have some Night Terrors. Poor George. I almost called him Georgie. Mr. Punchy. And moving along to the masks here. A lot of cool masks this year. Not too many that's new, I don't think. I'm going to focus on a couple, though, because I see some cool ones. Like, we got this starving vampire. I love that mask. It's so detailed. Looks almost like a professional quality one. Then we have this one down here. I swear this is Sinister Steve from Home Depot. It looks so similar. And let's just see, what else do we got here? Oh yeah, down on the end here, we have this really cool pig mask. As you can see here, it's like a white fur pig mask. So yeah, just quickly going over all the masks here. Not going to spend too much time on it. Here's another few fan favorites this year. That being the skeleton plushes, the plush bats, the plush skeletons themselves, and also the plush pumpkin skeletons. I've seen a lot of people looking for these online. Maybe this is going to help someone out. Then we also have some of the Jason masks over here, the Friday the 13th. Not that big of a selection, but we actually have some of the Freddy masks over here. None of the really good one from, I believe, Nightmare on Elm Street 5, though. And then down the aisle a bit, we have some Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Not as hot as it was last year, but still pretty popular. And then across from that, we actually have a Corpse Bride Emily animatronic right in front of all the Michael Myers stuff. There's not any of the good Michael Myers masks in just yet, but there's lots of the costumes and whatnot. And then beside that, we have the shirt wall. I know a lot of people are looking for certain shirts here, and I can't say I really saw any of the Art the Clown Terrifier ones. I don't think there was any of the Spirit Halloween Terrifier ones, unfortunately. I really like the Billy Loomis one myself, and I'm also on the lookout for that Spirit Halloween Terrifier Art the Clown one. And then beside that, we got some more Jason stuff. We have the Good Friday the 13th mask, some counselor stuff, like Camp Crystal Lake socks. We have this jersey, which I thought was just super cool, honestly. I don't think I've seen these last year. And then up above that, we have a Crystal Lake counselor hat, which just made me giggle a bit. But anyways, here's what you've all been waiting for. The animatronics in the room. Now, just take a look at this. There's this room you have to walk through. There's a door attached to this room. And it's just the room that animatronics are in. They have a good stock of animatronics. Cremator, the Nightmare Before Christmas Groundbreaker, Demonic Gatekeeper, Cerberus, which I don't think I've seen yet in stores. They actually just pulled this Heckles out of the back when I was there. They have a Slim, Satan Scarecrows, Grave Watcher. A lot of good ones. No Victors on floor, though. But there is one Emily over in the Corpse Bride, or Friday the 13th section. And then if we turn around and just look behind Victor and Emily, or look across from Victor and Emily, you will actually see there is another Emily on the floor. So there's actually two in store. There's Max Straw, Demonic Gatekeeper. We have another Demonic Gatekeeper, Max Straw, City Scarecrow, Grave Watcher. A lot of them are on the floor here. We have some of those really cool light covers. Honestly, a huge fan of these. I might pick up a couple, as I have some lights on the front of my house, which really need some tuning up. All the inflatables are in stock. Lots of stock for inflatables if that's your thing. It's personally not my thing. But without further ado, let's go take a look at Emily and Victor.
With this candle, I will light your way in dark. With this ring, I ask you to be mine.
I do. You make the bride.
That's just about one half of their voice lines, because they have a ton. They go on for 2 minutes if you let them. So, anyways, let's take a look at some of the other stuff in this room. They have some of the Groundbreaker zombies. The Groundbreaker pumpkin, which I'm a big fan of. Probably going to pick that up this year. Then we have some of these metal Cauldron, which I've never seen before as Spirit Halloween. I'm assuming they're brand new for this year, as I've never seen them. And I tried to pick this one up with one hand. It is heavy. That thing is not moving. So, I don't even know the price on it. If you zoom in, you can see it there. Honestly, whatever it is, it's worth it. Trying to film in this room is super difficult as the lights are dim. There's lights around the ceiling there. You can see that there's string lights. And it's just a super dim room, and the lights are flashing from the ISE constantly. tons of fog juice if you need fog juice, though. So if you're running out of fog juice, I guess Fredericton, New Brunswick is your place for it. But anyways, here's the ISE, Art the Clown and Nibbles, and we also have a jumping spider set up as well. The classic gray jumping spider as usual. Well, not as usual since it's new for this year. I really love that one though. I might pick this one up this year as it's only $50, so how can you really go wrong? But anyways, let's take a look at the ISE.
Now I'm stealing them from someone else. I love you, Victor. But not mine.
Stay tuned for a video of Art the Clown on my channel since I just picked him up for my personal collection.
Wait. I made a promise.
I really love the choice of animation they went with on Art the Clown. And so we're going to go to Nibbles next, but you're not going to hear from me again this video. So I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Here's Nibbles the Clown.
I see you. You can't escape my gaze, so why don't you come a little closer and let's play a game?